Hey, it's Scotty. So it seems like there's always something crazy going on, and there's always some bad news happening in the world, and it got me thinking we really need to have hope. Now is a time more than ever when having hope and a positive outlook for the future is essential. And then it got me thinking about guinea pigs and how having guinea pigs and taking care of guinea pigs actually makes you a better person. So I wanted to do 5 reasons why having guinea pigs makes you a better person. So number 1 is that having guinea pigs, it fosters, no pun or maybe pun intended, kindness in your heart. It fosters this kindness that I think echoes out and reverberates out beyond just caring for guinea pigs, but this kindness that you have to little animals, it spreads out beyond just your guinea pigs. Now, the second way that having guinea pigs makes you a better person is through your deeds. Now, there are so many homeless animals, and especially guinea pigs, everywhere. Shelters are full with them, rescues are struggling. I talk about this all the time. So when you adopt, not shop, don't shop, adopt, but when you adopt a guinea pig from a rescue or a shelter, you're really changing a life. And I always say that when you adopt, you actually help 2. If you adopt 1, you actually change 2 lives, because there is that space at the shelter or the rescue for the piggy that you're taking into your home, and that space is then opened up to save another. So you really are making a difference in 2 lives. And also, when you adopt, the people at the shelter or the rescue, they feel a certain sense of hope, renewed hope, that their mission is worthwhile, and it really continues them on their path and really reaffirms that what they're doing is worthwhile. So when you adopt a guinea pig and give them a good home and you commit to them for their life, you become a better person, because you are a better person doing things, doing good out in the world. So what's the third way that having guinea pigs makes you a better person? We talked about this in the emotional support animal video. If you didn't see that, I talk about that here. And actually, making that video really opened my eyes a little bit more than even my point of view in that video. So I urge you, if you're going to watch the video, read through the comments, because the comments especially really opened my eyes to a point of view that I hadn't quite considered. So the third way that having guinea pigs can really make you a better person is that it gives you a purpose, like an actual defined purpose. You've got to get out of bed and take care of your piggies, the cage cleaning, the food, the making sure that they are healthy, and then caring for them when they are sick. There's a lot to it. And the purpose, to give them a good life and to make sure that they are well cared for, that's something that carries through everything that you do. You've got to pay your bills on time. You got to pay your power bill, or the lights go out and the heat and the air go off, or the water gets shut off, or you don't have money to buy food. So really, you got to be on top of your game. If you're going to take care of others, you need to take care of yourself. You need to eat well. You need to exercise. All of the things that really intrinsically you should be doing anyways when you have others to care for, even guinea pigs, let alone an entire family to take care of. It gives you a purpose, a sense of purpose and responsibility. So that brings me to number 4. Now, I always say, and I especially urge when parents come to the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, where I facilitate adoptions, they'll say, "Oh, I want to teach my children responsibility." And I say, guinea pigs, animals cannot do that, and you shouldn't expect them to do that. you need to have that responsibility in place before you take on the responsibility of having animals taking care of another. You've got to be responsible. But what it does is it lets you practice that responsibility and get better at it. It's not just the food and the making sure that they have a clean, safe environment, but it's planning ahead for emergencies, being prepared for those emergencies, and just in general, like I said before, taking care of yourself, making sure that you are on your game. So it won't give you that sense of responsibility, but it will certainly sharpen that responsibility and keep you focused on that responsibility and make sure that you're maintaining that level of responsibility. So it's great practice, but you've got to have it in place. And not to get too sappy or cheesy, but number 5, I've said this before, guinea pigs, they teach you to love, and you are practicing that love. It's not just that you are filling their water bottle, that you are giving them fresh pellets and hay and cleaning their cage, but you're doing it because you love them, because they are these innocent little precious characters. Even you, Gus, there's so many of them out there in shelters, in rescues, tossed in parks, that I know I can provide a good home for them. I know that the rescues and shelters are full, and so it's my pleasure. I'm grateful to be able to provide for them a good home. And when they're here and I get to know them, I can't help but love them. And so I love them, I build the relationship with them, but then giving them that love, showing them that love and that dedication, it is a muscle that you use, that you strengthen, that kindness, that love that you can give, and it teaches you to give that love away and not to hoard it, and to really utilize that on a regular basis, to be kind and to give love. So we've bookended it with kindness and with giving love, and I think that when you combine those two things and everything else that we talked about, guinea pigs really do make you a better person. So let me know in the comments, if I ask you, what about guinea pigs makes you a better person? Are there other things besides this list that you would mention, or are there different ways that you would put it? Let me know in the comments. I think this is a really fun and sweet and a little cheesy conversation to have. So I hope we can continue to have that. That's the whole purpose of my channel, is to raise awareness about the issues. These piggies, they're so sweet, and so many of them, they're an impulse buy, and then they just get tossed away like they're some disposable pets. They're not starter pets. They're not disposable. When you lose interest, you just throw them away. No. They really can help you be a better person, and we owe it to them. They go through so much, and they show us so much, that I'm grateful to be able to try to raise that awareness, elevate their plight, and share a little bit about what I've learned about them. So I can't wait to see what you guys think in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching.